Hi, this is a quick video on getting started with ClubSoft. So once you get signed in, you will notice the welcome screen at the very top. You'll have this setup mode. And so this is where you would have the checklist to walk through each of the settings to get set up for your organization. And then once you're finally ready to send an email to all of your members, you're going to click this Go Live button. You're going to get a pop-up that says Go Live now with your yacht club. This will email members instructions to set up their account. So that's for any users that you bulk import. You can add individual members that will have access to the application, but the majority of your members won't have access until you click the Go Live button. So at the very top, we're going to click on Checklist and kind of walk through each of the steps to getting set up with Yacht Club Manager and ClubSoft. So when you get to this welcome screen, you're going to see about 6 different items to go through. So the first one is set up the branding. So we're going to click Open. It's going to bring you to the configuration page. This is where you would enter in your club's contact name, contact phone number, upload your logo. You can change your colors to match your branding. So if I just go here like this, we'll do a nice blue and gray. This will be your login screen that you may have seen when you logged in. You can customize this to where you want the login to go, and then once you're ready, click Save. I'm not going to change that now, so it doesn't change anything on the checklist. So that's the first part of the checklist. The second part of the checklist is adding and importing in your members. So to do that, you're going to go to Open here. You can also go to members over here. So I'm going to click members. It's going to take me to the member directory page. So right now we will just see the one user that's been added. To add other users, you're going to go here to import CSV. You're going to download the template, modify the Excel spreadsheet, and then browse to the spot on your desktop to find that template. So if I find my test spreadsheet, it'll look like this. So it'll give you a preview of where the columns match. So you can do a preview only. That won't actually add people into your org. And then once you're ready and everything looks good, uncheck that and go and click import. That'll add in all the users to your organization. Second on the checklist or the third piece on the checklist is adding resources. So this is where you would add your mortgage maps and the different resources associated with it. So we'll click Open. This takes you to the configuration settings. And then here, what you'll do is you'll create a resource, or you'll create a category first and then create a resource. So we'll go here, create the resource category. So in our instance, we'll call this mortgage. And then you'll go through and customize each of the settings within the category. So this is where you would do mortgage. You could do parking. Then you'll select your slip sizes. If you have slip sizes, any agreement that you want users to sign when they get assigned a spot. And then you'll also update your map. So I will go ahead and find a mortgage map. And then I'll show you a little bit about the mortgage map or the map editor. So you'll go here to customize. What you'll end up doing is once you add an actual individual resource, all the resources for this category will show up here, and then you can place them onto the map right over here, and you can change the size, you can change the availability, so you can say, hey, I want these to be based on the slip size itself, or I want it to be based on the boat size, depending on how you set it. So once that's done, you'll click Done. And then you'll continue working through. If you have a waiting list or allow waiting lists for this category, you'll select that and then select the parameters that are around waiting lists. Same with subleasing, same with check-in, check-out. You can set the daily price, and then you can decide which category, membership type you want to have access to that. So once you create the category, you'll go in and create the resource. The resource is a little bit easier. So you will apply the category. And so in some cases, it may be easier to create a category and then create the actual individual resources. And so this is probably where the bulk of time get spent. If you have a spreadsheet that has all this stuff already in it, we may be able to do a bulk import on our side. Back to the checklist. Quick links. So these are on the home page on the dashboard. So we'll click open to that. It'll take us to the dashboard. And I will scroll down. So a couple things that you can manage from here. You can manage club announcements. You can also edit your quick links. So right now we have website, Facebook group, marina map, weather station. So all of these are completely customizable. So go ahead and click edit and then enter in what quick links you want if you want users to be able to have access to specific pages. Jumping back to the checklist, you can add forms. So from here, click open. This will take you to the document section of the site. And this is where you can go in and upload forms that you want for users to add. So I can browse here. I can browse to a specific document. I can upload a PDF. So I'll use my sample PDF, enter the name, the category type, and then select upload. All right, setting up Stripe. So what Stripe allows you to do is it allows you to enable the payments, the invoice, subscription, the financial side of the application. So from here, you go open. This will take you to the billing and payment section of the configuration. Actually, it takes you to the integration. So you can integrate with Stripe, which is our payment processor, and then you can also integrate with QuickBooks Online. To manage those, you would end up managing those and setting those all up through here in the billing and payment section. So then you can configure your tax categories for which items you need to collect sales tax on. You can set your billing contact, you can set the anchor date and the currency and the country. So that's all done through here. And then we'll jump back to the checklist. And then you can add events. So you can go to the event calendar and click create events. So this is where you would go in and enter in your events. If you're charging a price for a dinner ticket or a regatta, you would do that here. And then the settings would allow you to embed this within your public website or other specific criteria that's required. And then finally, the last part of the checklist is the training piece. So we can assist in training your admin team, or if you want to take a stab at training them, you can, and we'll get some additional videos created here shortly with more details on all of these pages. But that's kind of walking through the quick checklist and getting part of your organization set up on our software.